Welcome in, Renegades. Now, today we have a pretty exciting thing happening, guys. So I'm going to ask for all of your support here real quick. So what we're doing is a test pilot video to showcase the most elite dApp in crypto, in the ecosystem, as well as prove that we are going to be a solid community to support open chat. We got funding to make one video to see, and if things go well, we have a special surprise, guys. So smash that like, subscribe if you haven't, and get ready for one of the most amazing videos that I've ever made. So let me just start off by saying, I've been with ICP since about 2022, a little bit after Genesis, maybe 6 months after Genesis. I bought a bunch of ICP at like $44. And so once I bought it, I was a content creator. I made a lot of money in Bitcoin. And so I was looking, I made a lot of money in Algorand and a bunch of other cryptos. And so I was looking for different cryptos to diversify my portfolio. I came across the internet computer because all the hype and stuff. And of course I bought it for that reason alone. And so what that did is it opened up a door for me as a content creator to reach out to Dfinity and like get part of the grants program. And then actually I started learning about the internet computer. And so once I started doing that, there was this thing that came up that was called the SNS, which is the service nervous system, right? So the way that ICP works is it creates compute, right? And it runs this blockchain singularity, which means it can connect to every single blockchain. Well, it's like a cloud storage platform like Amazon Web Services, so it can build very complex dApps. So with the service nervous system, what ended up happening is all of these DAOs were able to launch a token, get the funding that they needed from the support of the community, from the support of other projects, and it has built the foundation that we see in ICP today. This was in 2022. I believe the very first launch was the SNS1 token, and then shortly after that, we saw the launch of the most epic elite platform that I've ever used, and I use it all the time, even when I'm not promoting, even when I'm not making content. Open chat is my go-to. I use it for tipping. I use it so I have a project, right? And I have like people that work for me on the project. And so I'm able to use this to actually pay them their salary for helping me. I'm able to build a cool community. So what the SNS does essentially, let's get to that. So Open Chat was one of the very first SNS projects. And essentially what that does is it decentralizes the platform. So what Open Chat is a social media platform. And what it does is unlike anything else. So I use Telegram. I've always been kind of sketched out about Telegram. And it just always feels like a little scummy, right? So when I use Open Chat, I feel safe and protected for one, and that's the most important thing for me as not only a content creator, because everybody's trying to take what I got because I'm in public, right? But also just being somebody who likes to use social media apps as a person, as somebody I like to connect with my friends on there, maybe have a video chat, maybe send some crypto, maybe talk to my community, whatever I want to do on there, right? So I want to feel safe and protected. And so the SNS and Open Chat is connected to this decentralized crypto called ICP. And so what ICP has is this thing called an internet identity. So, you can connect a wallet to an app and you can use your wallet and you can, essentially interact with it in that way. But that's the traditional wallet in the sense of having like your private key and having like, wallet drainers out there. There's a lot of sketchy stuff in crypto. So we want to be safe here. And so what Open Chat does is it connects to an internet identity. So what this is essentially your ID. This is your password. This is what gives you access that nobody else has access to join projects and platforms like Open Chat. So I'm going to go and I'm going to show you all of these amazing features that Open Chat does have. We are going to let you guys understand the complete viability of this project. So let me just start by saying this is better than Telegram. This is something that you should be using, and actually the link is in the description below. But we're going to go in and you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about here. This dApp has changed the way that we have interacted not only with crypto, Okay, hold on. I don't know what happened here. There we go. But also the way that we are able to interact with our communities. So what is Open Chat? I kind of explained a little bit about the foundation, but Open Chat, in the ever-evolving digital communication landscape, Open Chat emerges as a beacon of innovation, offering a refreshing alternative to centralized messaging platforms. Built entirely on the Internet Computer ICP blockchain, Open Chat redefines how we connect, communicate, and transact online. This article will explain how Open Chat, exploring its decentralized architecture, unique features, and transformative potential. So unlike traditional centralized messaging apps like WhatsApp or Signal, OpenChat operates on a decentralized network on ICP, meaning no single entity controls or owns the platform. So this is awesome because this isn't like one company trying to get rich and doing whatever it takes. You can use governance to change the way that OpenChat works. And we're going to go over the governance a little bit later. The decentralized nature offers several advantages, including enhanced privacy, security, and censorship resistance. So it's not completely censorship free. You can't do whatever you want on there because we will vote you off the island because it is a DAO. But you can basically say what you want to a certain extent. OpenChat aims to provide a user experience similar to that of familiar messaging apps while incorporating unique features enabled by blockchain technology. Users can send text messages, images, and files, participate in group chats, and even send and receive ICP and CKBTC tokens directly within the app and more. And we're going to show you tipping features. We're going to show you a lot more, but I want to show you just a little bit about what OpenChat is before we dive into actually what they are now. This was a long time ago, but I want you to get the understanding of what OpenChat is. What sets OpenChat apart is its commitment to community governance. The platform is controlled by a decentralized autonomous organization because it is an SNS. It completely turns that organization into a DAO, like on-chain DAO, allowing users to actively participate in decision-making regarding the app's development and future direction. This democratic approach ensures that OpenChat remains aligned with the needs and preferences of its users. So basically, OpenChat leverages the power of the Internet Computer blockchain and its native cryptocurrency, ICP, to create a secure and decentralized messaging ecosystem. OpenChat's infrastructure is hosted on the Internet Computer, a network of independent data centers that work together to run the application. This eliminates the need for centralized servers, reducing the risk of data breaches and downtime. All messages sent through OpenChat are end-to-end encrypted, ensuring that only the intended recipients can read them. So you're safe, secure. If you want to send a message to somebody and tell them you love them, that you don't want everybody to see, or you want to tell them a company secret, or something like that, that you could potentially have somebody steal or, eavesdrop or try to, phish your information. OpenChat allows users to send and receive ICP and CKBTC tokens seamlessly within the app. This feature is made possible by the Internet Computer smart contract functionality, which enables secure and transparent token transfers. OpenChat also has its DAO, powered by the Internet Computer, which enables community members to propose and vote on changes to the app's features, policies, and overall direction. This participatory governance model ensures that OpenChat evolves to benefit its users. So I want you guys to understand a little bit about OpenChat, and then you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's even more amazing than this all say. So users pay small amounts of ICP to send messages and perform other actions within OpenChat, ensuring the platform's sustainability. So this is actually only true if you are tipping. You can send, you don't have to pay any ICP. So it's a reverse gas model. That's the other cool thing about OpenChat is that it is a reverse gas model, which means when you use OpenChat, you don't have to pay for messages. You don't have to pay for using this DApp at all. OpenChat pays for you to use OpenChat. It just gets, the support from the community by funding, by, projects, by, the business that it has going on. It gets its funding, and it doesn't need to take funding from people. So what I want to do first, guys, I want to show you this most elite thing. I've never even seen video messaging. Let's see, do I have the right one? Okay. I've never even seen video messaging on any system that has a Web3 functionality capability. So what I want to show you guys is this video call. I'm going to actually call my ICP Renegades right here. I had to create a new one so that I could do this for you guys, but I want to show you the functionality of Open Chat. So I can start a video call, and then once the other person is actually available, I'm getting a call to my phone right now. So I'll answer that. And we just started our call. And there we go. As you see, we are on a video chat with ourselves right now, but you can video chat your friends, and this is all on the internet computer. This is all blockchain technology. This is all crypto, guys. So this is absolutely the future. Let me just disconnect this call. And then get into the other features. So first off, I want to start with the wallet. So it has its own built-in wallet. So essentially what you would do is you would send yourself, say, some ICP, some chat tokens, anything that you basically want to have sent to your wallet, right? So I'm going to pick Renegade. I'm going to show you guys some features. Renegade token are tokens listed on OpenChat. You can actually, if you are an entrepreneur or a project leader, you can submit to the DAO to have your token added and whitelisted. So what I'm going to do here is grab my receive address, grab that. Go to ICPSWAP real quick. Duplicate this because I need that for later. Go to my wallet. Let's try that again. There's my Renegade tokens. Okay, while that loads, I'm going to show you guys some other features. We're going to do something here a little bit later once I get this all loaded and we can send our Renegade tokens. But on OpenChat, the other things that we can do. Now let's go into like this group, ICP Renegades group. So we can go in here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about some of the features here. So we have several different features. The first one is the gift, and I'm going to show you this a little bit later when we can get to that. But we also have swapping. So you can swap tokens here. So this is one of the really interesting features that we have. So you could say ICP. Say you want to do one ICP to, let's just say, Renegade. You would be able to swap ICP for Renegade right here on the D app. So this is pretty interesting. And then this would be a peer-to-peer transaction. So essentially what you're doing is you're saying, I want one let's see. So you would put one ICP in, and then you would get, say, 1.3 million Renegade tokens. 1.2 million. Somewhere like 1.18 million. Okay, so say you'd want to make like, 8 cents off of Renegade token. So you could do this. You could put it in the chat. Please exchange. You don't even have to put that. Of course, they know. And then you could put an expiring time. You could put, say, let's days. I want this to be valid for 5 days. Then you can send that in the chat. You can, put the offer in, and then people will be able to swap with your coin. And I'll show you a couple other things. So right here, I'm able to send chat or ICP tokens, right? So I was able to send this guy 0.5 ICP directly. And it happened within seconds. This all happens within seconds. So not only can you message, I could just say hi and then put that in the group. Chat rules, of course, we want, do not impersonate others in a deceptive or misleading manner. Do not intentionally share false or misleading information. Keep messages relevant to the group. So accept that, was able to send my message. Then you can also, send links. You can send videos. I had this proposal. So check this out. So, and you also earn chit. So if you send, some kind of a message on here, you can earn chit tokens, which you add those up. But this is the proposal right here. So I want to show you guys a couple of things here. I do want to search for groups. So you can search for different things on here. I want to search for the open chat group, and then you can join here. Well, open chat. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. So we want to join open chat. That's not it. All right, let me see what it is here. I don't know why it doesn't come up here. Yeah, open chat. Okay, what I'm going to do. All right, what I'm going to try to do is go to open chat here. Dang, they don't even have it. Okay, this is very frustrating. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Okay, let me just send this to myself real quick. All right. So once we get this in, I do want to check on the Renegade token real quick, but I do want to show you this open chat group first so that we can go over the proposals and everything. Join this channel. So you can just do this all through links. It's all super simple. And then now we can go down to the proposals. So this is where you would submit your proposals. Open chat is a DAO, and I want to show you a little bit about how this DAO works. This is amazing because you can propose anything. It doesn't mean it's going to get adopted, but you will get promoted. You will be able to see proposals on here. Now, basically, verify on Icp channel, verify fund.ai, proposal to add fund AI to token list, replace old avocado with new version, add monster to token registry, all of these different things. This is governance. This is what you vote on. Transfer 11,500 ICP to Open Chat Labs for Q3. So add SGLDT to the token list. So, and then here's my test video proposal. They got 43.1% voted, which is why I'm able to make this video today. Now you go in here, you go into the proposals channel, you hit the 3 dots at the top here, and you can make a proposal. You need 10.003 chat tokens. And then once you have the 10.003 chat tokens, there will ask you what kind of proposal type. So if you need to ask for funds, you would choose SNS transfer of funds, transfer SNS treasury funds. And then you will put that, you'll put the proposal, and then you'll put the wallet to send the funds to. Or if you do this one, add token to registry, proposed by OpenChat. So there is so much that's happening on here. It is not only a social media messaging app, but you can literally vote on the future. Say if you don't like something on Telegram, well, they're like, too bad. You know, it's our platform. You can't do anything about it. But on OpenChat, you're able to take control of your favorite social media app, and not everything gets adopted, right? So this had 23.4%, and then it had 54.54% against it. So not everything gets adopted. This is a real community, a real voting thing. So, and this is just one of the many features. Let's just see. They got my Renegade tokens now. Perfect. Okay, let's go double check that real quick. That Renegade address. Okay, that's the address we want. Then we can just send, say, let's send 1 million. We'll send 1 million over there, 483. Then I just do all this stuff. Oh no. Well, we're going to have to wait a little longer because for some reason the pop-up didn't work for Stoic. But that's okay. So what we're going to show you next, so let's go back to the ICP Renegades group. And then you will also be able to see this. So if I insert, so what we're going to be able to do is we can send ICP to other people. We could send Alice. We could send any of these cryptos, Renegade, Ape with Bull, which is an awesome project. And then say I want to send it to my friend. So most of the time it will show up with their name. It looks like it's still loading now. So let's just grab a name. Lily. Okay, that's a weird name. Let's just grab an easy one. Chugalo. So basically, I just put in the user's name, Chugalo. Sorry for my slow internet. And then, of course, I don't know what just happened right there. But that's basically what you do. You put the person's name in, you pick the crypto that you want to send, and then you send it. Okay, so let's go back to ICPSWAP. Let's try to send this again. Don't go away. No. Yes. Okay, it's sent already. See how fast that was? Super easy, super simple. Let's refresh. Now I got my Renegade. So now I can actually show you a little bit more about how to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a transaction first. So basically you go here, you pick Renegade. Then now you can pick people. So let's just say my moderator, we're going to send him 50,000 Renegade token as a thank you. So we're going to send that right now, 50,000. It's your responsibility to be sure that you trust the identity and motives of the recipient. OpenChat cannot reverse any Renegade transfers. So we got this in right now. You'll see how long it only takes, like a second. It's only a 1 Renegade fee. So that's hardly anything. So you guys can utilize this aspect anytime. See how fast that was? And then you earn chit for it too. So these things are really cool. Then you can also, so I'm a leader of a community. So what I want to do is I want to give everybody tokens. I want to say, if you're following my community on OpenChat, and then there are more fees, the more that you send 5,021 Renegade tokens, because that's how they make their money, you know, some of it. And then I'm just going to say, thanks for your support, community. Renegades. Thanks for your, and then here you get to pick the number of winners. You can pick all the way from 1 all the way up to 1,000. We're going to pick 20. You can also go over here and do 20. And then you can do a random distribution, which means, hey, some people might get 100,000 tokens. Some people might get 10,000 tokens. And then you can also use equal distribution, or at the end, you can do requires CAPTCHA, any user. I use only diamond users because I want you guys to support open chat. If you become a diamond user, basically it gives you access to different things on open chat, like getting, you know, tips that you normally wouldn't get. It gives you access to other features. There's so many amazing things that are happening on open chat right now. But so I'm going to put this tipping feature in. We're going to show you the eliteness of this D-app. So, and I have some special news coming up, guys. This is just the beginning. I want to show you how this works, and then we're going to look at the future of open chat, because this is the best social media app out there. So now what people do is they would click on this. It says claim if you're on the other end, and then they can get any random amount of that 100,000 Renegade tokens. Now, so say if I did want to swap, say I wanted to, you know, trade some Renegade tokens for maybe ICP or Ape with Bull. So let's say I want to do, and we're going to do this. We're just going to do 40,000 Renegade tokens, 19 cents for 2,000. 10,000. No. 8,000. $4,000. And we're going to leave this for 5 days. Trade. And then see, this is one of those features that you need Diamond for. So on this account, I don't have Diamond. I wasn't able to get in on my regular account right here because of the video chat and stuff. I needed the double account. This one doesn't have Diamond. So this tells you all the different features and what you don't get. So public groups, you can't create no public groups, right? Gated groups, translations, make accept peer-to-peer swaps, diamond badge airdrops, and rewards. So you would get everything. Media messages, you have 1 to 5 megabytes for diamond, 5 to 50. Storage, 100 megabytes rolling for diamond, 1 gig. And so I'm upgraded on my other one. I like to stay upgraded over there. So this is a feature you would need that diamond for. So that shows you why. Look, 6 people already got that. And then here's Amar, my homie, longtime homie. So yeah, open chat is absolutely elite. So you can do governance, you can do tipping, you can do swapping, you can do gifts, you can have a gated community. Now, if I had diamond member, I could create essentially turn this community of one little thing in here to a full community. So this ICP Renegades could have like 10 different groups. We could turn it into a legitimate actual community. I'd have to be the owner of this, and I'd also have to be Diamond. And then I could create my own community within open chat that would give me any kind of feature that I would need. This is my favorite D-app, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is where it's at. So I do want to show you guys something about what is coming up with open chat. So open chat has been evolving for a long time. It has come a long ways, and they are one of the most top funded projects that have used their money very, very, very wisely to create a long lasting, successful platform. And this is why I definitely support this project. It's going to make people a lot of money. This project, it has a chat token. We're going to go over that here in a minute. But I want to tell you what this means and what this could possibly mean for open chat and the whole ICP community, which is this is absolutely going to send open chat parabolic. Coming later this year from open chat, a new native app experience featuring whole new modern UI, built for mobile usability, speed, and style, but with the same focus on privacy, security, and anonymity under the hood. So guys, what they're doing is they're making the mobile app a lot more user friendly, right? So what I think this means, and what this could possibly mean, is that we see OpenChat listed on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. So this could be a major good entry point for OpenChat. We're going to go look at the token a little bit later, but I want you to understand that they are building some amazing stuff, from the web calls to everything they already have right now, to being able to be in a legitimate marketplace later, which will completely make Telegram, WhatsApp, and any other app like that obsolete, because this is the most elite. It's everything in one place. So I just want you guys to understand that. Now, we're going to go to, let me just pause you here so that I can log into my NNS. And then I'm going to show you the other side of this. So I want to show you with the governance exactly how OpenChat interacts with the network nervous system. Hey, I don't know what just happened there, but hold on a second. Oh, it worked. Okay. All right. So let me change this real quick. All right. So we still got our ICP here, right? So the voting. So I have OpenChat, obviously, and you can pick just OpenChat, actionable proposals. Well, I have a neuron that is staking OpenChat. I only have 11.53 staked right now, but I can vote on proposals. I have my dissolve delay 45 days. This is locked. I don't even have it. I don't think I even have it dissolving. So I'm able to go over here. I'm able to go to the voting. So this is directly connected with OpenChat, right? Wait, what happened here? Okay, let me open this link again. I don't know what happened to the OpenChat group. There we go. So proposals. So this chat is read only for now for me. But if you look and we go over here, it's directly connected. Like add token to registry. Remember the fun AI. And then the monster one. Where's the monster one? I think that one's not actionable anymore. Oh, here it is. Proposal to verify the monster layer community. Proposal to verify the monster layer community. So you can vote on it directly here, adopt or reject, or you can go to the actual network nervous system, and I'll show you. I'm going to vote on this. I'm going to vote yes, because I can do this directly from my NNS, right? So say, hey, I don't have access to OpenChat right now. Well, I can also go vote now for OpenChat somewhere here. So we'll wait on this, and we can go in and we can look at where is OpenChat available. So chat token is the native cryptocurrency token for OpenChat. You can get it on ICDEX. It supports trading chat with ICP. ICPSWAP offers chat ICP and chat DCD trading pairs. Toniq facilitates swapping chat with ICP. CongSwap allows trading chat for CKUSDT, Tether, CKEBTC. You could basically trade it for a lot of different cryptos. Well, it is listed on centralized exchange. These are all decentralized exchanges on the internet computer. This is a centralized exchange. Helix Markets, a hybrid exchange where you can buy chat with USDC. Bitmart offers chat USDT trading pair. Bitrue supports chat USDT trading. CoinStore provides chat USDT trading. LBank supports chat USDT trading. You can also swap tokens for chat directly from your OpenChat wallet, which automatically utilizes the exchange with the most favorable rates. And let me see if I can't do that. So it doesn't, let's see, is it available in here? Doesn't look like this account can do that right at this moment. I did just create this, and maybe you would need ICP too. But let's see if this is ready. Oh no. There we go. So now I can show you, I can act on this proposal. So basically all I do is say adopt. And then yes, I'm sure. And I cast my votes with my neuron, and boom, I voted yes on this. Or I could have voted to reject this. So there's all sorts of interesting stuff. Now let's go in and actually look at the chat token. So this is the native cryptocurrency token behind OpenChat. It's called the chat token. So basically what we are going to see here is a token that has stood the test of time. It is only the second SNS project. I do want to show you that real quick. Or one of, I don't remember if it was the second one or like the third, but it was definitely one of the very first. So Dragons, I think it was the second one. I think, you know, Dragons SNS 1 was first, and then Mimic. I don't remember buying that crypto. Okay. Anyway, so OpenChat, this is the SNS. So they raised $1 million ICP, which right now is what, $5 million, $6 million. So they raised $6 million. They had 2,375 participants. This was one of the most successful launches that we've ever had in the history of ICP. Love this project. Even before the funding. I made videos about this years ago. I've been talking about OpenChat before I got funded. So this is definitely one of my favorite projects. I'm all in on this. It's absolutely going to go parabolic. Let's move this down to like the monthly. I do want to just take a look over the longer term, you know, time frame and see how chat token is faring. So this does look like a wonderful buying opportunity. It has finally hit a bottom, and we are starting to see momentum. Now, if we go and we look at the weekly, you'll see that the last week has looked, you know, pretty, hold on. Pretty decent, because we were just up at 14.9, almost 15 cents. So that's about where we've been hitting resistance. And once it breaks out of this long-term downtrend, we're going to see chat token absolutely explode. I mean, this has so much room for the upside, and I'm buying as much chat tokens as I can. I'm holding what I can. And this token is absolutely, look at that, $10,000 in volume last 24 hours. They are just constantly just doing amazing things in the ecosystem. This is the project that I'm watching for the foreseeable future. Oh, that was Ghost. Okay, I'm like, wait, I don't remember buying Mimic. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I did buy the SNS, and this is my second internet identity, my second NNS. You see, I'm invested. I have chat tokens, I have internet computer, I have Renegade, I have Ape with Bull. I have a lot of tokens that are on the internet computer. I have GLDT. I put some of the money that I earned from this into Renegade liquidity. We're going to keep doing that. I'm going to be seeking grants with CKB. I'm hoping to have some amazing interviews with some of the most high profile people that are going to tell you the most amazing things that are planned for the upcoming future if things work out correctly. So guys, I need your support here. I don't ask for your support every time, but I think OpenChat not just for funding, I think OpenChat needs to be put out to the public. I think everything that you can do on there, it literally took me 40 minutes to be able to go over every single feature. Even, you know, you have to deal with some technical issues sometimes, but it's so easy to navigate, even with, you know, your internet not working properly or whatever. Open chat has always been my go-to. If I want to send like one ICP to somebody real quick, I'd rather use my open chat account than my plug wallet. And plug wallet's perfectly fine. So it's just, this is the place where I kind of feel comfortable. I think people are going to start to build homes there, which, I mean, they're going to feel comfortable there. They're going to build their communities there. They're going to bring people in. They're going to be having video conferences. They're going to be actionizing, hey, you know, I think our project would fit well with OpenChat. As you saw, a lot of those other projects are trying to, you know, partner and be a part of OpenChat, because this is the most elite platform, not just in ICP, but in the entire crypto sphere. And if you don't believe me, before I got funding, go search my OpenChat videos back in the day. I've supported this project from the beginning. It's kind of cool to get funding from them now to make a cool video about a cool platform that I was going to make videos anyway. So guys, go get some chat tokens if you haven't. Go to OpenChat. My link for my group is in the description. If you go in there from this video and you tell me, I'm going to tip you some coins. You're going to get some free crypto on there. I do it all the time. All the time, I'm just sending Renegade tokens to people. We might send ICP. I might do some giveaways in there. We're trying to build that community to where we have a strong following, not just for our community, but so that you can get tokens and then you can use OpenChat. That's my whole goal, is to get you in there, you know, give you some tokens, and then you just mess around in there and see what happens. Because once I was like, OpenChat is social media, I'll use Telegram. I don't really like it. And then I used OpenChat. And I got hooked immediately. And I've built a group of guys, and you can build huge communities over here. My Telegram group literally has only 100 people. I haven't really tried to build it. I really tried to build my open chat group because I love this platform. But if you look here, this is my NFT project, 1,556 members. Then if we go to my actual you know, one that I've promoted a lot more, I have 4,394 members in my group, and there's people joining all the time, and there's activity, and there's people always constantly in here just doing cool stuff and having fun. And this goes all the way back to, I mean, guys, we could go back to 2022. Go look at the beginning of my group. I'm an OG here, and it's just because of the amazing stuff. I came and I could not leave. This community has fostered the most incredible activity for you to be able to utilize to connect with people, to use your finances in a cheap, fast, effective way. Even you saw I had a little bit of problem sending the money from ICPSWAP to OpenChat, but all I do is just go do something else and then come back and it's ready, right? And that's nothing to do with OpenChat. That's why I use the wallet. So actually, one more thing before we go. I just want you to see me send some money off of OpenChat real quick. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to grab our wallet. We're going to pick our ICPSWAP wallet. We're going to receive. We're going to copy the address. We're going to go back over here. We're going to go to my wallet. So you can send, you can receive, and you can transfer tokens to people. My internet's being super slow. Sorry, guys. But we'll get it. Okay. Well, so we're not going to send that right now because my internet is acting up, but normally that is super fast. I mean, I just open it and then send it 1 second later. That's why I use ICP as well. So guys, again, I thank you for all of your support. Go check out OpenChat. If not for the free tokens, go use it for the tipping, the swapping, the communities, the proposals, anything that you can use, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!